Maayong gozaimasu. Hello, everybody. Hello, coding for Shio, Random Player, Doomsday Dan, Computer Doubt, John Emmanuel. What does what does maayong mean? Maayong means good. Afternoon, morning, evening, anything. Maayong. This music kind of fucks me up, guys. Music kind of fucks me up. I'm gonna stop it. I was hoping it'd fuck you guys up. But unfortunately, it deals a lot of mental damage to the user as well. So, good morning. Maayong gozaimasu. Maayong male idol trash. My tongue is still painful, but we ball today. I cannot go 2 days without a stream. Just one. So today we're playing Disco Elysium, which is probably the best CRPG that I've played so far. What is a CRPG, Teru? Like traditional tabletop role-playing games. But either way, we're gonna play just a little bit of it today because my tongue is hurting and I cannot provide that much commentary to it. So maybe an hour? Yeah, an hour is good. That's like what? One conversation in Disco Elysium? Just one single conversation in Disco Elysium? Did you get medicine for it? No, there's no medicine for it. All you gotta do is suck it up and put a lot of salt in it. Hello, low-res member. For those that don't know, low-res is the gayest Facebook group that you can join. That's why his name is low-res member. No, it is the gayest Facebook group you can join. Even gayer than Gay Singles Philippines Manila. Hook up 18 plus. I'm the admin. Oh, you're that you're that gay. Alright, let's boo up the game. Disco Elysium. Is it attached to my game capture? Oh no. Oh yeah, it is. Nice. I got stranded to the Philippines. I'm a femboy now. Yo. Oh, I'm Batmeme. It's a really good game. This chart is really, it really takes a lot. Okay, continue. So, for those that don't know, we're a detective. We lost our identity and our belongings and our gun. So, we're looking for it. We're trying to solve a crime about a guy that's hanging from a tree. It doesn't look like a suicide. It looks like somebody killed him. I'm Philippine femboy. Congratulations. Ooh, disco! Holy shit, it's the Disco Elysium.
Can I help you?
I saw another thing.
Great. I love those.
Auto mechanics? Like car mechanics? There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Oh. I think I'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Oh, he doesn't know either. Okay.
Yes.
Goodbye. Can we open the door?
You see, the cobalt blue, the door does not budge.
The door does not budge.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives...
Alright, there's nothing to do here. Oh! Mail! I have my first job interview today, so I probably won't stay long. I just came out to a friend of 5 years and he was cool. Whoa! Nice! Congratulations! Thank you very much for being a member for 29 months. Good luck in the interview and congratulations on coming out. Let's talk to Sans. It's all about money, you know.
The worker is in a deep slumber.
Put skills into physical instrument. No, we don't have any skills here. So what do we do here? Do we play with intercom?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
That's a lot of stuff to look through. Let's go back up here. See if this kid has something for us. Hi, Rewind. Kuno, I threw up and can't investigate the body now.
Like a fucking volcano? Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Tall, dark, and dead. Hello. Why does it look like one detective? It still looks like Post Malone being traumatized to a Diddy party. What the hell do you mean? My first interview was at Chick-fil-A. They told me to cut my hair and come back for the second interview. Nice. Thank you, Chick-fil-A. Also, I just got called up. Again. Maybe you got some advice for me? I mean, you're obviously handling it quite well.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some... Don't ask questions. Roll with it. It will work. I promise.
Kunified non-vomiter, here I come.
That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Oh, okay. Kuno, I found your shack.
Yeah, did you fuck in there?
What was a pig head?
Oh, that. Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
This guy's fucked in the head. Were you trying to send me a message of some sort? Demo tape like some kind of musician?
Yeah, Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Kuno's a cop killer.
Holy shit. Hello DD Gamer. Holy shit. I don't fucking... Hi, Puck. No, not poor Kuno. I found a plate covered with powder residue. What's... You know anything about
That's
it?
where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
No, not base Kuno. Any racism yet? Not yet. What's with the tube of magnesium, Kuno?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
He looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked what it
You
was.
could use some.
You could use some. It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
Come on, it's just magnesium. Don't mystify it.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
I've heard enough of
Good
this.
call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his
Oh!
kingdom.
Conan, thank you very much for the super chat. Your body betrays your degeneracy. Kuno, let's talk about your
The
shack
fuck do
again.
you want with it? It's a
You
vitamin.
can-
Okay.
Oh, don't teach
I
him.
know all about
You're
magnesium.
not getting this, pig. It could
Fuck you, pig.
Oh, we already did this.
Kuno.
Thank you very much for the super chat. Let's try it again.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Whooped. Let's go over the nose without throwing up.
The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You managed to keep it in once.
Oh.
The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
I lost another point. The ammonia didn't help at all.
The win right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a krenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I'm gonna cop my whole
I've
life?
seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it.
Oh, okay.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine, Kim.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
It's bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop.
Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it. And now that you have, you need to get your shit together.
Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Okay. Volumetric shit compressor. Your shit is a part, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and human being. You're supposed to be the complete opposite of that. Compressed in a small area to achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that'll help. The hell is this game teaching me? Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dun. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-dum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What are these?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you. Her nose is also red from the cold. I am the law.
I know, sir. Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is this... What kind of store is
It's
this?
a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
What's a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
She is unfazed by your questions. She would consider it impolite to point out any perceived weirdness.
What's a board game?
Board games are like little games on a table, made to pass the time. There are several different ones.
Hi, Birdie Bird.
But sailors here mostly buy cards.
Interesting,
My
thanks.
pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know?
Is it okay if I ask you some
Okay,
questions?
sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What is your
My
name?
name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store.
Plaisance?
Minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signaling
Hi,
that the store
Herns.
is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance. and
They're
biography
all
of famous
French.
people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling.
You're such a... You're cold. Can I help you in some way?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Such a good trooper you are. Already learning the value of hard work. I should have a word with the store owner,
oh,
maybe.
No, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Oh, how's the business
Mum
going?
says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cussed?
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt.
Cursed in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Bankrupt. Ass up.
I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
She blushes. This sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir.
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
Nakamura-sawa. Hello. Congratulations on swallowing cum. Go ahead. Go ahead. Swallow it. You dirty little slut. And, hello, Foreman. How does this curse manifest
It does
itself?
not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
Chemoplasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Stroke your cock.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
What is this, crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Okay, I get it. Crime, murder gets the people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
I'm the policeman myself. I'm the law.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Okay, then maybe I'm not a policeman.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen? The famous... Yeah, I don't fucking know who Dick Mullen is. I used to be exactly like that Mullen guy. And then I decided to live a little.
What's that mean?
You know, cut loose, raise hell, blow off steam.
And everything's better now, sir?
I don't know.
Why is that?
A man can never be truly happy with who he is.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't have said that thing about Dick Mullen.
You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important for your police work. It's your head.
Yes.
Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul.
It's your body cam.
Not head, child. Heads.
Yeah, including the other head. So that Mullen guy looks like a hamper man who could respect that face. It's not even drawn. Flexibility. There are millions of different people out there.
Isn't that very dangerous?
Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Mullen obviously lacks the chameleonic skill.
Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Alright, what is romance?
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
Nakamura-sawa? Sure. We can play a different game. If you want. Do you like this game? Bum 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 bum. It's a type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man. Hi, Terrachel. Did we find the disco yet? No. How did you already have that ready? I'm always ready.
It's a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What about a poor man getting a rich lady?
It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Or should actually be rich himself, but has lost his family property unjustly, like during the revolution or something.
I see.
Those are unhappy books, for most of the pages. People sad about what they have lost, but then it all turns out just fine in the end.
What if both of the men are bad?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
What if it's written very well?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either, because she doesn't need a bad man. Yes, that would be interesting.
What about a book where everybody is poor?
That's really not a proper romance story. That's more like everyday life.
True, little kid. Poor people are boring.
I guess, yes. People in books are always very interesting, especially the romance people.
What about a book where the man in the lady business doesn't work out at all?
I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum.
You think she has one about an excruciatingly painful breakup?
I don't think it's a romance story if the main characters break up, though.
Oh. Hi, Andrew Murphy. Hello, Mr. Chicken Nuggets. No, think about it. One where they plunge into a torrid spiral of pain and recrimination. Only it's really long and drawn out. Scarred for life. Phantom limb.
No, I don't know.
Doesn't ring a bell? Alright, I'll ask your mom.
Yes, she knows books. Definitely.
What was that? An idea for an unfinished novel stuck somewhere in your forebrain?
It is. That's enough romance for me.
Maybe some about other books?
Who are these famous people?
Oh, kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers, or musicians, those kinds of people. There's usually something extraordinary about them.
What do they have?
I think that's why people read them, to find the secrets of their fame.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
Reading those doesn't make the readers more famous, does it?
It does make the famous people more famous.
Fame sounds delicious. Maybe someone will write a book about me one day.
Why would they do that, sir?
Because I'll be the superstar cop. In the papers and everything. That'll show him.
That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
Right, let's do this. I'm going to deduce something now.
You failed
I
to
fucked
deduce
up.
anything substantial. She waits intently.
Actually, I'm very sorry. I can't deduce anything.
It's okay, sir.
We fucked up. Composure. Let's see. Psyche, composure. Bum 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 bum. Where is composure?
The lights are so pretty when it gets dark.
Where is composure? CA. Empathy. There's no composure here. Suggestion. Oh, here it is. Oh, let's do that. Once more.
The lights are so pretty when it gets dark.
The
Bam!
girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. A facade of true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
Ooh, what is this? Is she getting abused? It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
There were a few other hints.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Oh.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Want more? I bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town.
It was okay, sir.
What the hell? What is this game about? You're a detective.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
To do something about me.
You're quite sober.
What?
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
I am also sad and my head hurts.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
What the hell?
There she stands,
Ooh!
swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you.
That's
The whole
cute.
situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow.
Wait, what? It looks like we're romancing a girl. It's like, what are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar?
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Oh, what? Hang on. So you know me? We've met before.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something. Don't really understand who those stars are.
Nice. Did I ever talk to you?
Of course, you've stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
Thanks. I'm trying.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
Party eyes.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Jesus
You
Christ.
know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
No, she's sexist.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict. That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
So why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
Okay. I guess I learned something about myself
I'm glad I
today.
could help you, sir.
She's cute. I like this girl. I want to take care of her. I'll adopt you. You are my child now. Oh, it's locked? Why is it locked? Hi, Serge.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you...
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box.
The box seems happy.
Kick it. Fuck you. Fuck.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Lavantorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even.
Oh my fucking
The
god.
toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
Is game free? No, it's not.
He does not actually think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant feels sorry for the poor box. He's leaning in to inspect the layers of graffito that deface it.
Rub your toe. You think so? It was
I
cool?
don't. Let's go.
Oh,
He
okay.
must see the box as the weaker of the two, and you as a bully. Something he doesn't stand for.
Damn. Pet it again.
The mail collection box has no faith in your psychopathic manipulations.
No! No, that's like the best part. That's the best part. You sandwich it. It's like a compliment. It's like a criticism. You sandwich it like by like taking her out to dinner, beating her, and then cuddling her after sex. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Holy.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Lavantorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even.
Oh my fucking god, I'm wasting all my...
Cool.
He does not actually think.
Oh, you're being
the lieutenant
sarcastic.
Pats the box ever so slightly. Dodged the bullet there.
I'm out of HP. Oh my god, it auto saved. That's not what I'm going for.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
What? We lose Kitsuragi? I like how she said Kitsuragi rather than Kitsuragi. Interesting. After he goes to bed, you can explore without him. Oh. How about this old woman?
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands.
In the background, the radio plays. Let's see. Inside here.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Look in the window.
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What kind of
The
stickers?
driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
Oh, you think this lorry belongs to a tough guy?
Exactly, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Ah, I see this. This is one of those like, if you can't respect the flag, get out of America kind of cars. This is really moody. Get the money.
Right to work!
Right to work. How about some work?
Hola, Wandering Man.
Hola, Wandering One. Can measure head? Can we do anything? Oh, we're gonna go to measure head after Kim Kitsuragi goes to sleep. What kind of things do we have to do? Inspect victim's body. We did that. Open apartment door. A greenhouse in the yard. A basement door. What about this guy?
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to
It's in the greenhouse. Where is the greenhouse? Over here. This is the greenhouse. Oh, we have to like go over there. How do we go behind them? I guess I have to go the long way around? Let's see. Broken window. Tibbs has windows. If you had a bag in hand, you can collect these. Kim, permission to be racist? Hi, Kitsune. This is really good music. The belly of this boat shines. Ooh, we got a save. It's a save game. Kill this woman.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Yes.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
Where's my gun?
Sneak up on me again. Trying to snuff me out. Get away, pig.
Okay. Money, morale. A garden hose. Something like this. Chairs and table. Orange bum hat. Nose fed. And it's time to bring out this thing. The barrels are full of rainwater.
There must be another way into the building.
Okay, Kim. Why did he whisper that to my ear?
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Press your ear against the door.
The upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement.
Carefully knock.
You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
I guess no one is in.
Lieutenant, what is your opinion of the task we're undertaking?
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for, but every day tells you something new about yourself. Apparently, working with the local union boss to get info on an investigation is not something I'm squeamish about.
So you don't mind if I unlock the door?
I
Hi,
mind that
Yusha.
the local thug is using the RCM for his busy work. But if this gets us to the bottom of this hanging, then I'm willing to look over it. On the other hand, we could just leave and tell Evrart we opened the door. No one seems to be tailing us to see if we actually did it.
Oh, lie to Evrart.
Yes, presenting a fabrication is known to get results here and there. You took this task. You make the call.
The door is right here. You can just open it and be done with this. Besides, if you never open it, you're never gonna find out what's behind the door.
Oh, I want to know what's behind the door. Try to talk to that man up there. Let's see.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
It sounds like you're already in trouble.
There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice.
Okay.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Bye, Seiki.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Charles Martinet.
That's definitely not his real name.
You're not actually called Martin Martinez, are you?
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Ask him again.
Listen, I really need your name.
And I really need to finish this cigarette.
But he hasn't left yet.
Looks like you've got a good view of the whirling backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible.
Martin's a
Now
cutie.
tell us,
I see.
where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure it
No,
didn't.
not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes
Last
something
week?
down.
I don't know. Look.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word.
You
Oh.
didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of
He
friend?
was my Sunday friend.
Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can
This
just
guy's
spend
a-
time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
This guy's fucking annoying. What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the dull and darkening sky, the neighboring windows stand silent.
I need to get inside this apartment building.
Help you? No, sorry, gendarme. I have to run. No. We won't.
What?
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Convince him to stay. Won't
This
you
isn't a
stay
time for questions.
just a
Who
little
knows, you
bit
might be watching from a
longer?
distance, hidden
Please,
behind
please,
the
please, please, please. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But
What?
hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door.
What?
It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
Ooh, what is that? Why does he not have an undershirt?
He's gone.
We should run after him, see where he
No
went.
point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give
He
up?
could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there. If we
Ooh.
find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
This stone?
A stone like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
Turn it
There's
over.
a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity he doesn't have the apartment number on it. This
Ooh.
building has many apartments and the man can be in any of them.
Oh, Kim points it out.
We'll just have to go in and see.
Let's see. Damn, this game is big. There's so many places. Do we unlock this front door?
The door to the weasel's den, guarded by the lion head knocker.
I won't do it yet. I won't do it yet. Not yet. We're gonna go to the apartment first. Hi, Veron. Eviction notices, missing pets, box filled with chemicals, old shoe rack.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno de Reuter.
Uno de Reuter. Oh, apartment to Kuno's dad.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges. It should be easy, but it's just an awkward angle, okay? The door doesn't really open wide enough to really get the cutters through. You can't get the leverage you need. And the cutters are blunt. And the chain is just super strong, okay? It's not your fault you can't cut it.
Trouble with the chain, officer?
I'll be honest, I'm just not that good with my
Well,
hands.
no, I guess not.
How about you, Kim?
You can't stand for that. Come on, show him what you can really do.
Won't be beaten by a goddamn door.
Snip. So much for that goddamn chain. The links fall to the ground on the other side of the door. You have bested the titanium menace.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Okay. Let's make this quick. Oh, this is fucking scary. Glossy erotica covers the wall.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of
Hi,
amphetamine,
Chen.
conveniently equipped with a straw.
Lieutenant, I've located the psychoactive substances.
Confiscate it.
The minuscule amount of amphetamine doesn't interest the lieutenant in the slightest. He listens instead to something in the other room. You
Take a
pocket the
speed.
bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Alright. What is this? Money? Alright, I'll take the money. I'll take his pants too.
A bundle of clothes heaped on the bed. A stained parka, some towels and a duvet. Some socks even.
Hold up, Lieutenant. Look at that pile of clothes. Slowly reach out your hand.
Something underneath there is breathing. It's not too late. No one's going to blame you for backing out. You don't have to do this. Just get out.
Keep extending your hand towards
Your
the
hand
pile.
touches a greasy duvet covered in cigarette burns and ketchup stains. You hear a growl. There is something alive underneath it.
It's tense. Pull the blanket
You
off.
see a 60-year-old, fat, red-headed man passed out from large amounts of alcohol and God knows what else. The smell of shit rises from his mouth. You don't have to take him down. He's already down.
Kim, is this thing even alive?
I'm afraid it is. Look, it moves.
A groan rises from the man's throat, dry like a death rattle. He's
Is
trying
this-
to say something in his sleep.
Kuno's father, I think?
Well, judging by the color of his hair, I would say yes, it is.
The lieutenant's right. The man's unwashed hair bears a familiar ginger tone. Even the hair on his chest is coppery. The light from the window falls into his half-open eyes.
He doesn't look like he's going to fuck anyone up anytime soon.
No, it really doesn't. This looks very hard to recover from. This man won't be feeding his family anytime soon. Not that he was, but at least he won't be beating his son.
Kuno is
A
lying.
pair of half-open bug eyes is staring back at you from the dark, empty, and frozen. It's clear that the person behind them is not awake.
Hold on, what happened to his
Can't you
eyes?
tell? It happens to exceptionally committed substance abusers. They fall asleep with their eyelids still open. Not a
This is serious damage. I'm still not sure he's not dead.
Look, he's trying to communicate.
Maybe we should help him
What
somehow.
is there to do? We could turn him on his side so he doesn't choke on his own vomit, but he's already on his side.
None.
We could take him to Remedy or Saint Baptiste, but he doesn't have money for medical services. The almshouse would turn him down. They don't do charity for people who are trying to kill themselves. Besides, he'll be dead in a few.
Years.
Months? Weeks?
The pile of blankets grunts miserably.
Red Shack, let's go!
The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. A hand emerges from the blankets, trying to gesticulate something, and then falls back again, limp and defeated by sleep. Silence. Only heat emanates from the sleeping body.
Leave. He's not a bad guy. What do you think,
should
him?
Think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year.
I haven't paid for the
You
damages
should
yet.
take care of that then.
But I don't have the
Let's
money.
talk to him anyway. An officer of the RC shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Okay. Kuno's dad does not seem like a killer. What is this? Shower curtains covered in slime. Money. Real. There's so much more to explore though. Maroon light pollution, distant traffic, breaker box, Real. Maybe we should lose Kim then. We should probably lose Kim. I don't know if this the lights that we're having, the flashlight, actually helps with anything, but I feel like it will. Bottles. It does look cool. We have to go to the shop first. It will help, yes. Okay.
Is this about the questions again? Because
This-
I don't really know anything.
Does Frit have a warehouse in the back of Whirling in
A
Rags?
warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is
She
important.
scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
I need to exchange this novelty check for cash.
Wow. I didn't know you worked for the union, sir.
Okay.
Anything else I can do for you?
No, you don't work for the union. The union works for you by supplying you with cash.
Nice, thank you. Now we have cash. Whirling in Rags. Oh, the front door doesn't work. Let's go here. It's a lot of people.
Can I help you?
About that money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
I was wondering if we could come to some sort of arrangement tonight.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
Kim's about to say something. Let him.
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and
He shrinks back a bit under the lieutenant's severe gaze.
I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment.
I still have my key, you know.
Good luck trying to use it. All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
This conversation isn't going
Not
anywhere, is
until
it?
you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
The man
Oh,
is thinking.
Lieutenant, we're done here.
A gun. Alright, let's go back to the motor carriage. Rebashol.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
How do you turn on the headlights?
Alright, ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is...
Oh, he likes to show off his car. That's cute. And then
The
start.
dashboard lights up, with orange glow. The rouse per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
Headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
The cage at the back of the
Alright.
motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are those
They are
things?
spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
Oh, he wants them. What do you mean
A
confiscated
couple of
them?
weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
So you took his spinners?
I took them and arrested him for driving under the influence.
I would have confiscated them too. They're
But they
mesmerizing.
are. I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Do you want to put these on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Yes, outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
I'm sorry you have to sell them because of me.
As I said,
Hey,
they are useless
Jack.
anyway. I should have remembered I have these earlier.
But thank you.
He said something about a pawn shop?
Yes, there's one 100 meters south of here. I think it's called Roy's Nest or something. If I'm not mistaken, it should be open late.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
I kind of don't want to. I can't take them. It wouldn't be right.
Alright, let's not take them now. Then come back once we realize we have to. Have this conversation again, and then take them.
I'll find another way, Kim. You can have your spinners. Alright, items tab. I can sell these. I can sell this. I can sell this. Sell this. Sell this. Yeah, Kim's such a good guy. I like him. What's this?
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering
The
street grid.
rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable.
Wait,
They
look
shimmer
around you.
In the Kanema's headlights, you catch a faint glimmer from a broken beer bottle in the distance. Sounds. 2 men engaged in a drunken argument, followed by the closing of some distant window.
Ah, Martinez at night.
Where are we?
Let me see. Right here.
Seems nice.
No, it does not.
Look at the perforation.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the
The
rows.
first row has 18 dots. The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them individually.
There are so many, it's hard to count. The last row has 3 perforations.
3?
That's it.
What do the holes mean, Kim?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Got drunk like a megastar?
Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some heady days for Revachol. But let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200.
Well, I thought there would be more.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
See, Kim, I told you I was a superstar.
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
It's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore. It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it.
Thank you, Mr.
There's
McCoy.
no trace of guilt in his voice.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it
Oh.
seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
Oh.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Why not gardening? You've already got the gloves.
Me too.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks for
The
this, Kim.
lieutenant nods.
Right.
Okay, let's go.
I'll go turn off the lights.
Intelligent tool. Hello.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
To the right of the Oh, there's my statistics. Interesting. Nice. Okay. My allergies are acting up and my tongue hurts, so we will call it a day for now. Save it here. Fastest 3. You guys making fun of my fastest stats? I might come back later tonight if my itching subsides, because I can sort of speak right now. But for now, thank you very much for the stream. Thank you very much for playing Disco Elysium with me. I'll see you again tomorrow for Signalis. Bye bye. Odds see you later. Maybe at like midnight or something like that. We'll see. Bye bye. Odds